everybody, welcome to Carol's Current Obsession. Today we're going to make a scrunchie. That's a little technique that I've developed on my own. Remember, you saw it here first. You're going to love this. It's so fast and so easy. It takes 5 minutes, a strip of fabric, and a little bit of elastic. Let's get started. The reason I did this is because my daughters wanted a whole bunch of scrunchies, and then my granddaughters and everybody, and I thought, you know what? Just think of all the scrunchies you could make. You get a scrunchie, you get a scrunchie, you get a scrunchie, you all get scrunchies! My daughter said apparently these kind of scrunchies can go between $8 and $10 a piece. So, that's a thought. So I guess if you're a seller on Etsy, I mean, I sell stuff on Etsy. I'm not gonna be selling these, I don't think, but unless if somebody says, I really want a scrunchie. Anyway, they're really fun, they're easy, okay? The first thing that you need is some fabric. These are 2.5 inch strips. It's the width 2.5 inch and it's width of fabric. So this is like about 44 inches long, right around there. Maybe 42, between 42 and 44 inches. These just came from what's called a jelly roll. It's a really simple jelly roll strip. That's what we got here. Okay, and then what you do is you take a strip of elastic. Now, I have daughters with thick hair, and so let me show you this. I have daughters with thick hair, and so they like a little bit longer of elastic. You may have a daughter with thin hair or have thin hair yourself and may want like slightly less elastic. So this elastic that I use is almost 8 inches long, okay? It's like 7 3/4 inches. And it's wide, 1/2 inch wide elastic. And it has pretty good elasticity, okay? I like these because it holds your hair without crimping it, and it's pretty good. So, and the other thing you need is a safety pin, okay? Now you take your 2.5 inch strip of fabric, and you'll notice it's one long strip. So we're gonna take it in the center where it's folded, and we're just gonna cut that, okay? Then we turn it the other direction, so it's right sides together. Now the first thing that we do is we fold this down right here in the end, and you just make a finger crease like that, so it's folded, okay? Then we're gonna do 1/4 inch seam on this side all the way down one side. Okay, when you get almost to the end, there's these like little, the edge, the selvage edge, just so before the selvage edge, just that's all. Okay, you can cut them off, but I find that if you're making them fast, you probably don't want to you don't have time to cut them off. So you just put your elastic along this. What you want to do is be able to catch it in the end here, okay? So, and center it. And then we're just gonna go forward and finish our seam. Okay, and then we're gonna do it down this side and just go over that twice, back stitch on that. Okay, and then we're gonna go up the other side. And then just, you know, back stitch on the end. Now, if you can feel inside, that pin is in there and it's pinned to the end of the elastic. So we're gonna take and push the pin through until it comes to the outside. Okay. And these are so fast to make. See, and just get this going. There we are. Oops, I lost my end. Even if you lose your end, it's still fast. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this through Okay, that flips our little thing inside out, our tube here. Now you're gonna say, well, this is attached to this end, so that doesn't make a lot of sense, but it does, it totally does. So it kind of makes this end look like this. And that's okay because, you know, it's not gotta be perfect. Now, we're gonna take this without twisting it and stick it into this end, okay? So, you just push it in through this end and go the same thing we just did before to get it out. We're gonna feel the pin all the way to the end. Okay. Now this is my really quick trick that's pretty cool. You're gonna love this. Okay, when you get to the end, obviously it's stitched up, right? So we're just gonna snip a little bit right here. So I'm just gonna snip that open. Okay, we're just gonna snip that open right there. And we're gonna pull the pin right through that snip. Just like that, okay? And then we're gonna match up those two right there. Hold on to this and keep holding on to that. And then pin this down here, right there, so that it doesn't get lost. Okay, we'll just pin that. Now, you just match this up and pull this over the end here. So it's like this. So now, you've got what looks like this. And remember, we've just matched it up there. Now all we have to do is sew across here. And when you sew across here, reverse several times across the elastic. Okay? And we're gonna do that real quick. Okay, then you're gonna snip it, and you know the hardest part of all, remove your safety pin, and you have got a really cute scrunchie in just 5 minutes. That's pretty cool. And you know, when you got that in your hair, this long line doesn't even show. So it's great. It's a 5-minute scrunchie. Really fast, really easy, really inexpensive. Hope that helps. Maybe that'll be a good Christmas lister for some of y'all who have little girls and little dolls in your life. You know, for all my quilter friends, just think. You have leftover quilting strips from your jelly rolls and you make them into scrunchies. And then your little sweetheart not only has a quilt, but she has a scrunchie to match her quilt. Yeah, that's cool. You know it is. How fun would that be? Thanks everyone for coming to Carol's Current Obsession. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.